Y'all, today we're gonna be focusing on sports cars that make decent power for the price of 15 and 20K. I'm gonna try to keep this short. So first we're gonna start out with the 2005, the 2010 Chargers, right? Their price is gonna range from 5 to 16K. You feel what I'm saying? It just depends on who you're buying it from and what trim you get. That's gonna be the same thing or similar thing for the 2011 and 2014 Chargers. Alright, next we're gonna go to the C5 Corvette. This is a good platform. Now depending on this trim, it's gonna cost you some cheese. It's gonna cost you more than the Chargers. So it's gonna be around the 10 to 25, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on what trim you're getting. Now, I'll just aim for the base model, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna try to get the Z06, just depends on how your pocket's looking. Now, here you go, the Pontiac GTOs and the Pontiac G8s. I fuck with both of these. Starting out with the G8s, they're gonna be a little bit more pricier, but for used value, most of these come with V6s anyway, so you can always do a little cheap LS swap, you know what I'm saying? It's still gonna be under 20. It's the same thing for the GTOs, except the GTOs, I think they come with the 5.7, you know what I'm saying? But it also just depends on what trim and what model you get that makes a big difference, you know what I'm saying? You can always get a cheap frame and just do a simple as LS swap for these three builds from the C5 to the GTO and the G8. They all fall in the same damn platform. They all Chevy. Alright, next we're gonna start out with the 95 SN95. These are pretty good platforms as well. Alright, and then we're gonna do the early 2000s, you know, SN95, which I know a lot of people prefer. Depending on trims and models, bro, they gonna range about 8,000 to, you know, 12,000, 15,000. Some people, they'll sell them bitches for 20,000 because it's a clean build. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on who you buying from. You know what I'm saying? That's all it really is. You can find some leaks for these cars. Alright, next we got the Crown Vic. I know a lot of people think these motherfuckers slow, but you can actually build these motherfuckers to be some sleepers for cheap. You know what I'm saying? They're not finna be over no 13,000. And if it is, don't even try to buy that shit. They trying to fuck you over. Next, we're gonna do the 350Z. Now, 350 can range from 5 to 15K. Now, it could be on the upper end, you know what I'm saying? Depends on what trim you get. It all depends on the trim and who you buy from. Then the VQ 35 and the 37, G35, 37, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on who you buy from. These basically damn near the same as the damn Z. And they're gonna cost between about the same price as the Z, a little bit over 20, you know what I'm saying? So it just depends on who you buying it from. But yeah, all these cars, in my opinion, they're good cars. They can build to a good bit of power, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on what you're looking for.